So, what is one major disruption or innovation you believe will fundamentally change sport in the next decade?
We love buzzwords, and I think we've kind of hit around some of those even in this conversation of technology and globalization. And for me and what I do, the buzzword is fan experience, and especially coming out of COVID and all of those things is how do we rebuild that fan experience and those kind of things. And so for me, those intersect at a really interesting technology that we see right now with a business called Cosm and a few other businesses. They're trying to replicate that. So Cosm is essentially a massive movie theater or a mini version of the Sphere in Las Vegas, where you can go and watch games. And there's one in Dallas, there's one in LA, there's one opening here in Atlanta, and they focus on international events. And for somebody who follows English football and may not be able to go watch my club play in London often, I can go to Cosm and almost experience it. And more than that, have that fan experience.
I think for me, I don't know if disruptive is the right word there, but I think it's just kind of a continuation. I mean, data analytics, biometrics, when we look at kind of the training perspective of things, I think people are getting so nuanced and so specific on how the body functions, right? And that's even transcending into just health protocols and things of that nature. I think we're getting so much more specific and getting into Megan's. I would love to see an emphasis put on those kind of focuses, but toward mental health, to be able to see how athletes react in certain situations or crunch time or, like we're talking about a heavy situation at the game. Oh, well, this person scored on these metrics and it shows that they're ready for a position. I don't know that we're to that point, but I think it would be interesting to look at. To me, I think you're going to see a heavy emphasis on data analytics. I'm curious to see if we lose a touch of the personal connection due to a reliance on data. So I guess that would be the disruptive piece for me.
I'll tell you mine from the psychology, but I want to talk real quick about what Michael just said. I am already seeing coaches lose the ability to read situations because they're relying heavily so much on the analytics. And it breaks my heart. That's all I'll say about that. But from the psychology part of it, I don't know if this is coming down the pipe, but something I could see a little more of and something that I am actually emphasizing with some of the teams is the DISC behavior profiling, or using some sort of profiling for positions within certain coaching staffs. So they have these ideas of what, we'll say basketball, what a point guard, the behaviors that they want that point guard to have. And then they do that for every position. And then you have recruits come in and you have them take that assessment and see how much they align to those profiles. And that gives you a better idea of the behaviors that you're working with. Because I have seen recently a basketball team and they are running an offense that is not conducive to any of their players on the court, and they struggle because it's so out of those players' comfort zones. So I don't know, maybe that.